people look at it and say, well, I could do that. I could also just I should have thought of owning Facebook or creating Facebook, and then I could be the one who determined how the ads would go. So it creates this system where people say, why should this person have all the power? And, I should be the one to be able to determine that. So that's why people end up crapping all over it. And a lot of people have no idea how to do that. They have skills, and those skills are not building up promotion or building things up. That's just not what they are good at doing. So they will tell you, oh, okay, it's bad because they can't do it. All right. And then number 3, it's harder to measure the effects of promotion. So this is another issue. When you put out a whole bunch of different promos, for instance, it's hard to really measure and say, okay, if I put out 5 promos and I got, 3 new subscribers, did I get those subscribers because of the promotion? Did I get them because of promo number 2? Did I get it because of promo number 4? I don't know. They say, I don't, how would you know? So it's harder to measure, promotion, because basically what the person is doing for you is they're putting you out there into the world. And whatever happens to you out there in the world has to do with a number of things. The quality of the ad that you've produced or they've produced for you, the quality of the content, a number of things. We went over a whole podcast about A/B testing, so there's a number of things that will determine whether or not your promotion was successful or not. So it's hard for people then to measure that. And so they say, oh, okay, well, I gave this person $10 and I think something happened, because they either, stopped doing it or they said, okay, just do it one time. But if they consistently promoted, they might find that it had more success. So it's harder to measure, and therefore people will say negative things about it. And then, lastly, I would say promoters are looked at as carnival barkers. Like I just mentioned, someone standing in front and telling you to come in and see the wolf man inside. People look at promotion and they think, of people who are trying to get them to do something they might not have just wanted to do on their own, which is kind of the whole point of promotion. It's like I said, it's to jolt. So when people go inside that tent and there's just, a person with, hair glued to their face and they go, this wasn't the wolf man. And then they have a negative connotation of a promotion forever because they were, not so much lied to, but, manipulated a little bit to go do something that they weren't planning on doing when they woke up that day. So, it can end up where people really have, some negativity that's, displaced about a promotion. Okay, so why does promotion uniquely work for OnlyFans creators? Okay, so due to a lot of prejudice of content, for OnlyFans creators and where it can be placed, individuals have risen up to create the marketplace. And so because of that, you basically are looking at other creators, you're looking at other people who have, formed, this whole marketing system within different places. So as I mentioned, like moderators on Reddit or promotion channels or promotion on Twitter, all these things are built up and by individuals. And then those individuals, you can benefit from or not, because Twitter itself or Reddit itself or Instagram itself won't take most OnlyFans creators' money. They won't do it. They will look at your particular content, and if it's 18 plus or has any sort of issues, they will say no. They, won't let you within their system. So uniquely, the channels, the social channels right now are set up by individuals as far as marketing for OnlyFans creators. Now, the problem is that Instagram has really put a bad taste in people's mouths about promotion. And as I mentioned earlier, scams are scams. So Instagram promo scams are just scams. They're not promotion. The issue is that Instagram scammers have really tarnished the image of something that can be very profitable for OnlyFans creators on other social platforms. And even if someone actually took Instagram seriously, They probably could set up a decent promotion on Instagram as well, but I think it's completely shot now because of all of the scammers, because there's just no way of telling the difference between the two. All right, so the last part I'd say is that going back to the argument about promotion being a waste of time. So the ebook huckster, further recommended, don't buy promos. You should be contacting creators to engage in SFS. So that's share for share. Now, we definitely talked about share for share before. We talked about how OnlyFans cracks down on share for share within their system now. But this person is saying, don't do promotion. You should just do share for shares. And, honestly, to me, relying on your competitor for success is like Pepsi buying an ad on a Coke can, because, everyone drinking the Pepsi can, or drinks Pepsi also might drink Coke. So it's kind of like, they drink soda too. This doesn't make sense to me. Overall, yes, as I've mentioned, there are definitely times when share for share, works out, where the other person is the most honest, other creator and does everything you do, and it works perfectly. But again, it's you're kind of a competitor, and it's someone that is definitely wanting to see success for themselves just a little bit more than they see success for you, and that's fine. That's just human nature, and that's how everyone ends up being. But to say, oh, okay, well, promos are somehow worse than your competitor, just makes no sense to me. And then, as I've worked for the last, 4 or 5 months to build, one of the biggest promos on Twitter, which is called, OnlyFans Hero, which, if you've listened to any of previous podcasts, you'd know that. And I bring this up because, I just want to let you know, just for March, just think about this. So we had 29.4 million impressions on that account in March on Twitter, with 934,000 profile visits. It's almost 1 million profile visits. So you're telling me that within the 29.4 million impressions, there was no value that anyone could find from that promotion. All those people looking, but promos don't work. And no one gained any subscribers, because the people who decided, I'm going to go look at an OnlyFans promo and look through the threads of all the promotion that's going, none of those people bought an OnlyFans subscription. Unlikely. And, I definitely, feel at this point, and I have not done paid promotion within OnlyFans Hero, but after seeing this tweet by the ebook huckster, I'm going to explore offering paid promotion on Twitter, because I feel promotion does work. And, I feel like people are looking at something and saying, okay, this isn't effective on Instagram, and therefore it can't be effective. And all the people who buy paid promos who are gaining benefit are being talked down by other people as if they don't understand that there's a nuance, there's differences between scams and legitimate actual profiles that actually get traffic and can actually help you build your OnlyFans user base. So in summary, promotion is part of marketing. Don't let people tell you that promos don't work. Reddit posts are promos. Twitter posts are promos. DMs, when you direct message someone about your OnlyFans or send a picture, that's a promo. So get your name out there however you can, and don't listen to people online who want to tell you that promos don't work. They aren't part of the marketing toolkit that can help you succeed on OnlyFans, because they are. You just have to make sure that the promos that you work with are legitimate and not bad actors. Okay, great. So again, that was, is OnlyFans promotion a waste of time? My name is Richard Lewis. I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero and the Learn OnlyFans Marketing 101 course on Udemy. You can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find us on Reddit at r/OnlyFans Secrets, a marketing community on Reddit, as well as being on OnlyFans itself at onlyfans.com/OnlyFans Hero, or you can subscribe and follow us for free for the latest updates on this podcast. And also find us on TikTok at OF Secrets Podcast, as well as always being on Twitter. And as I mentioned, the at OnlyFans Hero runs hourly free promotion, continues to grow by 500 plus followers every single day. And as I mentioned, perhaps in April we can hit 30 million impressions. That could be my goal, definitely. But please, hop on there. We do free promotions hourly for OnlyFans creators. So please, check that out. And you can also reach out to me directly at OnlyFans Hero on Twitter, in the DMs. If you have any questions about OnlyFans, if you have any questions about this podcast, or if you have any questions that you want included in our Sunday Secrets episode, please let me know through Twitter, DMs at OnlyFans Hero. And as always, if you have an opportunity to leave a review for this podcast, please do so. It helps so much. And as always, I really just appreciate you guys listening every single day. Please continue to do so. Please continue to follow and subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.